Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a special treat for everyone. I have two of the new US Spring 2018 scents in front of me. The one on the left is Early Spring Bloom, and the one on the right is Rainbow Cookie. We do know that Rainbow Cookie will appear in the UK. Not so sure about the Early Spring Bloom, but I've seen Rainbow Cookie in their marketing materials over there in the UK. So um, let's dive right in. So these are candles from the outlet, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad pour. It could be that that they're a bad scent. It could be that the labels are wrong, or that they just threw outlet label on the bottom. Could be that the pour physically itself is bad. It could be the end of a pour of one or the beginning of a pour of another scent, so the scent might not be true to form per se. But there's really, they don't tell you. There's no way of saying that. But these two, I am convinced that they are just a bad physical pour, and I'll try and show that to you in a minute here. So let's hop into Early Spring Bloom first, since that is it's an easier one to talk about. It's the scent description. There's no notes on this one that I found yet, but the scent description is a scent as fresh as a hillside of just open poppies. Well, this is true. It's a very floral, very fragrant, florally scent. The label's nice. There's probably a poppy there. In my knowledge, poppies aren't necessarily an early blooming perennial flower for the spring. I would think more like a crocus or something along those lines. But it is a very fresh floral scent. Very much so like Happy Spring from last year, but not as potent. I think Happy Spring was more along the lines of, I can actually feel this right now, or smell this right now, just opening the lid. Happy Spring was very like hyacinth, daffodil, tulip scent. This is more fresh cut flowers that you would have in your house, like the poppies or daisies, things along that line. So you can see it does have the tan label there. That does mean it is an outlet label here in the United States. I'm not sure if you can see, but on here you can see the ring of wax right there. It means how they poured it. It's also not a clean, even pour around the top, how they would like it in the retail store. But I am convinced that this one is actually really true to true to what it should be. Once we find the scent notes out, we can confirm that. And once the spring comes out, probably get the spring preview at the end of the semi-annual sale. So the next one, Rainbow Cookie. This one seems to be one of the scents that everybody is looking for, whether it be in the UK or whether it be here in the United States. The description that I found for Rainbow Cookie is cookies so light and airy, they're ready to melt in your mouth, filled with citrus, peach, and sweet vanilla frosting. Now, the scent notes, this is where I feel that this Rainbow Cookie is not actually meant to be a cookie scent in the terms of what a cookie scent normally is with like Christmas cookie or macaron treats or anything like that. Because this doesn't knock you out as like a sugary sweet cookie. It's got a lot of fruitiness going on to it. And so here's the top notes: sweet orange and creamy peach. Okay, two scents you would not really associate with a cookie. The middle notes: passion fruit and buttercream. Buttercream you would associate, buttercream is the little frosting on the, and by the way, these are macarons on there with the sprinkles, or here in Pennsylvania and Philly we call them jimmies, with the jimmies on them. And then the base notes is vanilla frosting and coconut. Yeah, so this is a very potent fragrance when you take the lid off. It is very, very potent. And you do pick up the orange and the peach and the passion fruit, and then the vanilla sugary. That is on the base note there, because that is far away in the fragrance, in the scent there. Now this one, you can tell on the pour there, a little off. See that they poured it cooled, and it looks like they poured the top half inch or so. But this also has wax splattered on the rim of the glass on the top there. So that's why I believe this one was probably in there in the outlets. He did have a couple more of these, of the Rainbow Cookie. They didn't have any more of the Early Spring Bloom. Once again, tan label. Good marbleization on it, you know. And I did see the Sun-Drenched Apricot Rose. I didn't pick it up. I smelled it. It did smell delicious, very apricot-y. I'm not really a rose guy there for the floral scents. I kind of like your more Emerald Isle. Really loved Emerald Isle. I'm digging Early Spring Bloom. I loved Happy Spring last year. So they did also have the that new citrus scent, citrus and sea salt, or citrus and sage, whatever it was. It was only in the Voda or tea lights. I smelled it. It was very, very, very citrusy. Very, very good scent there. I like that. And so a couple other scents that are coming out this year. I haven't seen them yet, but Wildflower Blooms, which is a dewy fragrance of fields abloom with new bright blossoms. And then Life's a Breeze, exhilarating and fresh like a sea breeze on a cloudless day. So all in all, those scents do sound appealing. I'm sure we'll see these, like I said, in the semi-annual sale. They'll probably come in the small tumblers for a deal. You know, spend $30, get one for free, or $5 coupon you'll get in the mail. So, all right, guys. Well, that's my thought. So let me know what you think. Have you seen any of the new spring scents yourself? If you got any of them, let me know what you think. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. And thanks for watching. Till next time.